Hi everyone, it's QuickyBaby and welcome back to World of Tanks, and Girls and Panzer are back, even though it only feels like yesterday they were just here. I guess all of you just cannot get enough of opening up your wallet to buy Japanese high school girls inside an arcade-based RNG shooter tank game. This time on the chopping board will be Team Saunders, which are led by Kai, who you can hear here.
準備はいい?全社 Go ahead!
Go ahead! Kai is apparently open-minded and cheerful and is a beacon of positivity who brings her team together. Sounds like me, especially after I have been streaming far too much. You can get Kai as well as her crew of Naomi, Saunders student. Wow, fantastic. And Elisa. Well, I think that's actually hilarious. I had to just double check that wasn't a placeholder fail, and no, it's not. Saunders student. Apparently, there aren't 3 known Saunders crew members, so you just get Saunders student instead. I purchased these for £20, and it also comes with a Firefly Saunders edition. But this vehicle is identical to the British Firefly Premium, the Firefly VC, although not a lot of people have probably played that, let alone know too much about it. So one thing I must clarify as well is a lot of you will probably look at my gameplay and think, oh my word, QB's terrible. That's because I've been playing on the NA server all week at TwitchCon. But more importantly, a lot of you will wonder how I get the subtitles inside the game. And that is the Girls and Panzer subtitles mod, the official one on the wgmods.net store. So if you want to get that to be able to change your gameplay, not just for this one, well, not the gameplay, but the subtitles, not just for this Girls and Panzer crew, but for all of the Girls and Panzer crew, that will be your opportunity. So, I'm just back from San Diego TwitchCon, so I don't really have too much time to be able to get lots of gameplay in this, so I thought I'd just do it live for YouTube, and then you can have my initial reactions to some of the voice acting. Man, I have to admit, if you remember what my initial reactions were to all of those anime crews going into the game, they were pretty ridiculous. They just don't stop talking. Since then, you know what, I think I've got over it a little bit, and honestly, just to have something to spice up the game a little bit is a lot of fun. I think all of those kind of die-hard vibes I had of this meant to be kind of like a bit of a simulator shooter kind of thing, and oh, we shouldn't have silly things inside the game. Whatever, I'm done, I'm over it. Let's just have a little bit of fun. Well, I'm getting closer to 40, right? I need to start embracing down with the kids. Yeah, you get my point. Anyway, today I'm going to be giving you a special treat, and that is turning my master volume up while turning all of the dials down apart from the voice notifications up to 100, so you can hear Kai in all her glory. Let's hear her. What's she going to say? Do not let your guard down no matter who we fight. Give it 100%. I like that. That, like, just unending well of optimism feels like me at the start of a session of World of Tanks. At the end, I think I feel a bit more kind of, what is the depressed Girls and Panzer crew member called? I can't remember. She's in the original pack with that Miho Nishizumi. Can't remember. I think she's the radio operator or the loader or the driver or something. I'm not going to pretend to be the biggest Girls and Panzer encyclopedia here, but I'm sure there'll be people in the chat down below. I have to admit, it's going to be a bit funny what happens when, like, a generic Saunders crew member dies. Oh no! My generic Saunders crew member has perished in battle. Quickly go and replace her with another generic Saunders crew member. I digress. Let me focus on what's meant to be happening, and that is I'm playing the Firefly Saunders. So, this vehicle, is it good? It's not good. It's not bad. It's just okay, really, this vehicle. I know this because it's identical to the Firefly VC that is already inside the game. It's got okay camo. It's got an okay gun. Yeah, great. It's got an okay camo, okay gun. Gun depression at 6 degrees is one of the biggest letdowns. Its speed is okay. Its DPM is actually really good. So if this thing gets an opportunity to really just light it up on its opponents, it's a danger. It's a danger to everyone. It's also a tank which can actually use vertical stabilizers, as you can see here. Nice shutter! Nice shutter! I think this one, because maybe she's American, Japanese, or whatever, is going to do a lot of Americanisms or Englishisms as a crew. We already heard her say, "Let's go," or whatever it was inside the, on the Wargaming splash page. Should I just go after this Hellcat here, or shall I chill? This game's looking a little ugly, man. We're down like 2,000 hit points. I've been playing a lot on the NA server the whole weekend at TwitchCon San Diego. Oh, man, it feels so good to be home, though, man. San Diego's lovely as, like, a little bit of a party place. But, bro, I just like the chill of the UK. Don't want to take too many more shots. Oh, no! Our driver died. Was that the generic Saunders crew member who just died? Maybe. You want some? I'll give it to you. Guys. I think... Oh, nice. Got a kill. Help me! Gotta watch out. That VK could do 300 damage to me in the side if they manage to get me. Uh-oh. Where's that VK? He's the one I gotta get. No! Why did the gun? Oh! Packet loss! I had my reticle on the tank. That's so unfair. Cheating EU server. Okay, what's she gonna say? That's Senshadow, isn't it? Yes, Senshadow. Unfortunately, my Senshadow was off. Welcome back to the EU server. Absolutely love these 3-minute games. Yeah, but yeah, 1,600 combined, not too bad. You pretty much got to see what the Firefly is all about. Has a pretty good gun. Unfortunately, I think I must have had some packet loss, even with my 10 milliseconds of ping that I've got back, as we didn't quite manage to bag that VK, which ended up costing me like 130 hit points. Oh, maybe that would have been the difference in winning this game. Not. So yeah, the Firefly, it's good when it gets to really just rip and tear. Unfortunately, there wasn't so much ripping and tearing, just probably me tearing my hair out at this very quick and unsatisfactory game of World of Tanks. So I'm going to actually be putting this crew inside my hacker crew, as I still haven't managed to get the hacker on my main account. I only have that one on my free-to-play account so far. So perfect if any... That would have been a really cool kill. That would have been Girls and Panzer worthy, right? Well, 3 minutes in. Let's go give it another one. Man, EU server. A lot of people asked my opinion about what's the difference between EU and NA. There's not too much of a difference. The only difference is that NA really is a lot more chill. And on EU, they literally try to just attack until one team is going to win. Just full-on aggression on EU compared to NA. NA, a lot of people are willing to sit there, just set up their lines of fire, and just see who's going to win the battle. On the EU server, it's just a lot more aggressive. And the Firefly, definitely not a tank which favors that kind of aggression. So, one thing I wanted to mention was this vehicle can actually use vert stabs, which is very nice for a tank. Not many tier 6 mediums can use vertical stabilizers. It's kind of like a British-American speciality within that way. So it definitely helps the gun handling on this vehicle. I mean, I'd love it if it's soft stats, which is better, and it didn't have to use the vert stabs, and I could invest in, like, coated optics or a turbo instead, but beggars can't be choosers. What's Kai got to say? Hurry up! Yes, hurry up indeed. Hurry up. I have to admit, the fact that she just has these, she just says the last few words of her sentences in English, it's brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes, wonderful. It's definitely going to make me happy. I'm not sure if I should put her in my M48 crew, actually. I might move her to be my M48 crew and move my new crew, well, sorry, my old M48 crew into the hacker. We'll have to see. Maybe I should leave my M48 crew inside the M48 for, a little bit of spirit. Nice. Alright. Nice shotter. I got it, girl. I got it. God, it's so nice to be home on my... Alright! It's so nice to be home on my computer, it really is. Oh my lord, I love it. Must have damaged that guy's ammo rack, because it looks like the VK just absolutely blew his head clean off. So without coated optics here, this is going to be a little bit awkward for this tank. As I said, it doesn't have the best of camo. I would... Oh, my word. Oh, that guy looks... He probably won't be able to spot me. He's unpainted. It looks like a big donkey. Oh, yes. I'm not sure it was actually him who spotted me. It was probably the Tiger 131, wasn't it? Oh. Well, let's talk a little bit about the Firefly, right? This is actually a real vehicle inside World of Tanks, and funnily enough, I believe what was special about the Firefly was whacking a British-made gun onto an American Sherman. And I think it was a 17-pounder, and I think the 17-pounder was enough to be able to challenge a Tiger at a very decent distance for the first time in the war. I think it was like 1,000 meters or something they could challenge a Tiger's armor with the improved 17-pounder. So that was actually a very, very cool moment that we got to shoot at a Tiger 131 there. All right, historical. See, that's it. A little bit of historical knowledge there from Uncle QuickyBaby, while hopefully blazing through his opponents. What's that Cromwell gonna do? Oh man, I love this computer. I love streaming from home. Yes! Marvelous! Oh wow. Oh, it's actually pretty good. I like it. I like that that's what her vibe is, that she just basically says English words at the end of the sentences. I'm a little bit sad that I can't continue to learn Japanese. I had the absolute pleasure of going to Japan earlier this year in April. Probably my favorite holiday of all time. Japan was wonderful. It was somewhere that I always wanted to go, but not somewhere which I felt like I had to go. Oh, what's this guy doing? But yeah, Japan culture and everything is something that Tanya has been very into ever since she was a kid, and still is. And so, yeah, to be able to go and experience that with her, and it just gave me a whole new appreciation. And as someone who went there, not exactly the biggest of fan of thinking like, oh, I really want to go to Japan. I mean, the fact that I said that I think it's my favorite holiday of all time probably speaks words for it. Wonderful place, wonderful place. QuickyBaby is a huge Japan fan now. Not so much of a weeb yet, but maybe Kai is going to change that with her wonderful voice acting right now. I'm going to get the arty after I get this VK. Fire! Another kill for me? Oh yeah. Nice shotter. Okay, let's push harder. Do 3 kills? I'll take it. This is more like it. Welcome back to the EU server, Uncle QuickyBaby. Where's this Jackson? Quite a similar tank to this vehicle. Quite a similar tank to this vehicle. This tank is very similar to like a tier 6 tank destroyer that just has extra hit points, really. I don't think I'm going to get over there in time. So I'm just going to pose for a wonderful picture. That sounds good, right? There you go. Uncle QuickyBaby. Oh, I just hit my... Oh, they killed the QB! How dare they do that? Not too bad. Anyway, 2,200 combined. Got to show you pretty much what the Firefly Saunders edition is all about. It's pretty much what I would expect from the tank. If you get a chance to really use that gun, it's a good vehicle. The problem is that for every time you get into a nice matchup on a long-range map like you just saw, you get into those horrible matchups. We're having to play against those tier 7 and tier 8 heavies, which you have the penetration to deal with them, but man, you can only take pretty much 2 shots from them before you're going to be in a very awkward position. Ooh, I just got myself some field mods, so let's go get some field mods on this vehicle. I'm going to take the module durability increase, and I can take 2 sets of equipment. My second set of equipment will definitely be with coated optics instead. I'll probably go coated optics with vents, or maybe a gun rammer. Maybe a gun rammer instead of the vents here, because this is like a rate of fire based tank. And then I think I'll take an exhaust as well to be extra sneaky. And this will be for those really big bushy maps, and that will help to get into position, be a little bit sneaky, and yeah, drop the vents and the vert stabs for the longer range sniping where we don't have to have so much performance. All right, let's get in with the Firefly Saunders one more time. So all in all, what do I think about Kai after playing with her for a couple of rounds? I think the voice acting's fun. Yeah, is it worth £20? It's your choice. I tell you what, this tank is definitely not worth £20, that's for sure. But if you like Girls and Panzer, or even if you don't and you just want to have a special crew with a little bit more variety, I can think of worse ways to spend £20, especially with some of the diabolical offers that Wargaming do come up with. I honestly think that the Girls and Panzer collaboration is probably one of the best collaborations that they do. And I think that if we're going to reward any of their collaborations, this is probably one of them that we should. Let's fight together with all our strength. Hell yeah, girl. Let's go get it. Let's go get it, Kai. I think the only thing that's a little bit disappointing about this collaboration is that it's only Kai talking and that the others don't talk. But maybe that's just the way it is in Girls and Panzer. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe some of the crews that have multiple voice actresses are the special crews that actually have a big role in the anime. Maybe Kai's crew is not actually a big deal, and maybe that's why they only have Kai talking and not, what was it? Generic Saunders student. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. All right, so this is one of those matchups where it's going to be a little bit more ugly for the Firefly. Oh, God. I don't want to... Oh, I'm lucky that I didn't take that hit. Oh. Oh. Nice. Punish. Yay! Yeah, I think her voice acting's pretty okay. She's a little too upbeat. I think I prefer, I like a bit of a balance. Oh, look at this. SP1C wants to come after me. Oh, this could be bad for me, though. Nice. Actually managed to ricochet a shot. But I can't allow him to trade 1 for 1 here. I've really got to go after him. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, that arty at the back of the map. Here we go. Tears of an arty absolutely punishing me. I've got to be careful that SP1C could come after me and kill me in 2 shots now. Whereas previously he would have needed a couple more. Uh-oh. Oh, no, he's using a durability device as well. Yeah, I won't be able to track him multiple times. But luckily his gun's on the wrong side of the tank for him. So I might actually be able to get his tracks here a couple times. Oh, no. Bad boy. Oh, the Frenchie got me in the side. French autoloader nearly caught me. I'm down to a 1-shot, but at least I got adrenaline rush now. Uh-oh. Don't do it, Mr. British TD. I got the guy's tracks off, though. If I could track him again, he'll be full farmed. Who spotted me there? Maybe the AT-7? Don't think it was someone over there. Oh, there he is. Nice. Oh, he's double tracked. What? How did he get the repair back so quickly? Should we use the gold? Oh, look at that gold pen. Look at that gold pen, the speciality of the Firefly, really. One more. Yeah, not so clever now, are we? Nice! That's what the Firefly is special for. Just having that outrageous gold. Like, can you believe it? 239 millimeters of pen on a tier 6 medium? That would be good gold pen for a tier 8 back in the day. That's definitely what the speciality of this vehicle is. Great gold pen, reasonable flexibility. Getting pushed sideways by my T29 is always wonderful. Yeah, if you push me sideways, it's not going to help anyone get anywhere, mate. Don't worry about it there. Got to watch out for this AMX-12T. Will they be able to get me in the side? That Pesciati might get me again. Not a bad game, honestly. I'll take 1,000 damage. It's not great, not awful. I'd prefer getting about 2k combined in a vehicle like this. But, you know, when you get unlucky and you get splatted by Arty for like nearly 500 at the start of the game. We did actually manage to finish the Sensei on the enemy team. Well, Sensei. Looks like Senpai managed to finish you off here. Rest in peace. Whoa. Is this guy going to try and get me here? He's got one more shot. That's a scary tank to fight, guys. Scary tank to fight. I just don't like the gun depression of this vehicle, that's for sure. Can we go after this Skoda? As long as he focuses on the VK, we should be able to go after him. Nah, he's going to come and hunt me. For sure he's hunting me. He's running away from the others and going for me here. No, maybe not. He's fired all 3. Let's go in and steal the kill. Yeah! Don't sweat it. I agree, girl. Don't sweat it. I wonder what this E25 is. Has he seen me? Nice. Nice shutter. Yes, indeed. It was a nice shutter. Anyway, Ladies and gents, boys and girls, that was Uncle QuickyBaby's look at Kai in the Firefly Saunders edition. All in all, do I think it's worth £20? It depends what money means to you. The tank itself isn't great. It's something that we already have in the game, so that's down to you. You could just get a Firefly VC. I believe the Firefly VC has actually been for free from Twitch drops before as well, so hopefully you've collected it from watching my stream. If you're a big Girls and Panzer fan, this one's pretty cool. I think it's more exciting than the Alice voice acting, but I do think that I think that the how can I remember their names? I'll just go on their website. I'll go on Wargaming's website, and that's how I can remember the names. Okay, I'm gonna do a Girls and Panzer tier list. Okay, Girls and Panzer tier list for the voice acting. Okay, Mika. I think Mika's voice acting with Aki and Miko are fantastic. She's like pretty chill. Great voice acting, I feel, and the way that the crew play off against each other gets a big thumbs up from me. Erica is a single one. She's great inside a German tank, I guess. She's like quite serious. All right, not too bad. Alice, she's really dull, monotone, very depressing, honestly. So I'd say this is probably the worst of the crews. The Darjeeling, Orange Peko, and Assam, they have interactive voice lines. They're pretty good. She's like in control of the situation, not quite as depressed as Alice was. This is probably definitely better than Alice, but I can't believe I'm doing this, actually. Then you've got the original Girls and Panzer crew with Miho Nishizumi and the very sad one, whose name is Mako, that I was trying to get earlier. This voice acting is great. The only problem with this voice acting is there's no consistency amongst the crew members. They're all very, very, very different. And so if you want to have like 5 different voiced crew members all in your ears all the time, then this one will be the one for you. I think it's great because it's different, but maybe a little bit too much for some people. And Kai, single voice acting, yeah, positive, very much consistent all the way through the crew. Not too annoying, but also not special like the other ones in their own way. So that is how I feel about all of the Girls and Panzer. I think Wargaming and Girls and Panzer have done a great job with Kai. Yeah, I think it fits into the game. Nice to have the subtitles mod, as I highlighted, if you want to have it, which I think that really does add. It's a fantastic mod. Wargaming deserve a thumbs up for that mod as well. It really does add to the game. And how cool would it be to have that for the other commanders inside the game as well? Anyway, ladies and gents, boys and girls, that was my look at the Saunders tank, the Saunders Firefly, and Kai and her crew, including Saunders' student. Fantastic. Really hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. And let me know in the comments down below what you think about the new Saunders crew. Do you think it's awesome? Do you think it's awful? And what do you think about the Sherman Firefly? For me personally, definitely not as cool as the BT-42, which was a very novel tank, and not as cool as the Centurion St. Gloriano, which was also a novel tank. And it's a bit of a shame that Wargaming are going back to copy-pasting vehicles that they already have after 2 releases with some very nice vehicles going in. Anyway, that's it. Hope you all had fun. And as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic and hopefully I'll see you soon.